guys, welcome to 4 o'clock in the morning booze and movies. What's the difference? I was binging the new season of Game of Thrones and I fell asleep at like 8 o'clock and now it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I woke up and I can shoot my review. So this week the booze is kind of special to me. I grew up in New Mexico my entire life, and in New Mexico, chili is the end-all, be-all, sort of. And anyway, so today we have Hatch Green Chili Wine. This is special for me in two different ways. One, I love green chili. Two, I love wine. And so this is a white wine that combines both of the things I love. Let's try it out. It smells, it smells like a regular white wine with a bit of a flair to it, a little bit of spice. And it tastes about the same. This isn't hot or anything. I don't think this would cause anyone to have problems with the heat. I mean, it's not hot at all. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's fine. This tastes more like it'd be better as a cooking wine than a drinking wine. But, at 3 o'clock in the morning, if you have nothing else, I could drink the fuck out of some of this. So this week I watched Suicide Squad! Yes! I have been looking forward to this movie for over a year now. It was my most anticipated movie. So when I say that, and I say it was kind of disappointing, you have to keep both things in mind. So as usual, I want to talk about the good in this movie. And to do that, I have to talk about the characters that I think are good. Because this is a very character-driven movie. I feel like if you're going to get hung up on the story and the themes of this movie, you might be disappointed, but the characters are what make it shine. Will Smith as Deadshot is everything I wanted from him and more. If you're a child of the 90s or later and you remember Will Smith being one of the most charismatic fools out there, this movie is going to bring you back to that time. Will Smith as Deadshot was amazing. I want to see more from this character. I loved pretty much every second he was on film. Margot Robbie, if you thought she was going to be bad as Harley Quinn, that's grounds for insanity. That's not even my humble opinion. Like, you're an idiot if you think she wasn't going to be good as Harley Quinn. Because, guess what? She was. El Diablo is the other member of the Suicide Squad that I think everyone should pay a little bit of attention to. He had a very good ethos. I enjoyed what his character offered to the squad. The combination of the squad, the chemistry that they had overall was also very enjoyable. I actually really believed that these characters would get along in the way that they did. So here's a few things. Amanda Waller as the leader of the Suicide Squad, I liked her. She was arguably the most evil person in the film, besides the main villain, which, I'll get to. But, she was intimidating. I really liked her. She was bizarro Oprah Winfrey. Like, just give her a goatee and she is bizarro evil Oprah Winfrey from the Star Trek universe. I've been watching a lot of Star Trek. I don't know if that comes across. Also, Batfleck. Ben Affleck as Batman. He appears a couple times in this. Loved it. He is amazing. I still am very much looking forward to whatever Ben Affleck does with the character of Batman. I loved him in Batman v Superman. I can't wait for more. And the last thing about the characters, you hopefully knew I was going to bring it up. The Joker, motherfuckers. The goddamn Joker. Of course I'm bringing up the Joker. Jared Leto in this movie, I really loved his portrayal as the Joker. I can't say it's as good as Heath Ledger. I can't even say it's as good as Jack Nicholson. Because this movie, the Joker's in like 5% of it. That 5% was some of my favorite parts of the movie. And I enjoyed them immensely, don't get me wrong. But I can't judge 5%. I liked him. I thought he was very good. I thought he was a very interesting portrayal for the Joker. I can't weigh him against the titans that he is facing with this portrayal, though. I look forward to seeing more of him, though. Now, I'm going to talk about the bad in this movie. And by bad, I don't necessarily mean it was awful. There are things about this movie that bothered me. The main one being that if you edited out half of the Suicide Squad, I might not have noticed any difference in the movie. The samurai chick, which I'm sure this motherfucker here is going to tell me who that is, Killer Croc and Captain Boomerang, they could have been edited out of this movie. I'm not just saying written out. I'm saying edited out. You could take the film as it is and edit out those characters, and I'm not sure I would have noticed any discernible difference. So that was not bad necessarily, but very disappointing because I looked forward to seeing more about the dichotomy. I thought Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang was the best of the ones that I just mentioned. He was pretty funny. I enjoyed him, but the fact of the matter is, half of the Suicide Squad isn't even necessary for this film. You could just fucking take them out and it wouldn't make a goddamn difference. The last thing I want to say really quickly is that, DC is trying to compete with Marvel right now. And they did a really good job in one way, which is that they created a villain that I almost forgot to put in this review entirely. The villain in this movie is pretty one note. I wouldn't say necessarily bad, but I mean, not intriguing in any way. I thought that their ultimate goal was, just sort of world domination. Not exactly original. What happens in the movie does set up the Justice League, I think, in an interesting way that I can't really talk about, but going into the Justice League now, I'm more excited because of this movie. I thought this movie did a good job setting up, some cool characters and some cool events. Overall, guys, I thought this was a good movie. Deadshot was amazing. I love seeing Will Smith return to form and be a very charismatic actor. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. Jared Leto as the Joker, I can't judge him, but I think he's gonna be a very good Joker. I liked him a lot in this movie. The Suicide Squad, I thought there was good chemistry there. I thought that there was enough there to easily warrant a sequel, or at least warrant seeing these characters again, possibly in a different context. It's a 6.5 out of 10 movie. I thought it was strange that some of the Suicide Squad received such short shrift, but overall, this movie left me more excited to see more of the characters than it made me disappointed in what I saw. So, 6.5 out of 10. The booze, the green chili wine, which I actually finished. I had a video of me chugging it, but then I got kind of slurry, which I have no idea why that happened. Why would I slur my words from drinking? Weird, right? Probably should see a doctor. It's a good wine. I think it would be better for cooking than necessarily drinking or chugging, which I kind of did. So the wine I'm going to give a 7.5 out of 10. Addendum, mostly for cooking. The movie, 6.5 out of 10. I recommend that if you're a comic book fan, you should see it. If not, this might be one you could skip. See you later.